Hello, gamers. I made a new character to test this new content, and I got it playing in double speed because it's long. And I'm actually playing it back. I'm not playing it live right now. I recorded it, but I didn't use a cam or microphone, but I recorded it for posterity's sake. But then I was like, damn. I'm gonna go straight to the yellow zone with this character. That was my initial intent. And I don't know, I started picking on people. I'm like, nobody knows me in this outfit. And so I'm running. I did the whole tutorial island except for like the last 2 or 3 things. Because I didn't think y'all would want to watch that. And I got my vanities on because they're shared. This guy here, he tries to come up and steal my mobs. So I go, hey, don't try to steal my kills, you turd. I called him a peasant. Then I get in front of him to try to annoy him a minute, even though it doesn't really do anything. I could have attacked at his mobs, but I didn't want to be a total a-hole. But, I don't know. It's probably a small child playing, and I didn't want to... That was a close one right there. But this new update, you know, my last video was solo play, safe zone solo playing, or anyway, a lot of people are like really hating this. But if you got a new player, right here, call him an a-hole. Then I call him Poopy Pants because his first name's Cody Pants. I don't normally, I'm not normally rude to people, but I don't know. This guy just felt like he deserved it. But I can tell he's a seasoned player because he knew exactly what he was doing. And he didn't stick around very long on this island. He's got things to do. And so anyway, it activates quick learn automatically for some reason. I just left it alone. I was like, just leave it at default. But it's different now. When you get off that starter island, I got my vanities on, but I'm actually wearing all tier 2. Just tier 2 starter gear. And this was new to me. Choose your path. And I was like, So I'm already a gatherer. I'm already an adventurer. And I know you can change them. And see, I already had 1 out of 9 done in that gatherer. But I decided to go with the duelist. I decided to go more, PvP. So I'm running around, and I already knew they changed this, but I was like, does it want me to do one of these arenas? And then I got to look, and it says, finish a randomized dungeon and journeyman fiber harvester. This guy here, I told him his name was racist, because look at it. If you say it, it sounds racist. But anyway, I try not to pick on people. That guy says hospitalized, so I decided to shoot a fireball at him. Now, the thing about this starter area, for a brand new player coming out, the fame sucks. And you'll see. Watch, I'll come up here. I'm looking for a dungeon, but then I decided not to do a solo dungeon here. I want to go straight to the yellow zone and do a solo dungeon there, wearing this tier 2 crap gear. Because I thought, and this guy, his name's Mr. Beast. And I said something. I was going to say what I got typed in there, and I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. So then I just went blah, blah, blah. He finally admitted he wasn't Mr. Beast. That guy there, the Elon Musk, he's there every day. Every time I come by that area. All day long, every day. I guess he's harvesting or something. I don't know, but he's got his gathering way up there. All his other stats are low, but his gathering is like twice what mine is on my other account. Or the same account, just other character, my main character. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this character or not. I was just bored and decided to make one. You can have 3 characters per account, I've noticed, which means you can have 3 islands in a city to farm with. I've already got 1 alt character. Look at that, 660 fame. That's not good. I kind of overdo it right here, but it doesn't matter. It's tier 2 crap. I mean, my maximum repair bill is what, 1,000 silver, if that. But I was testing the fame in this area. See, 522. That's just crap fame. And then you kill a wolf and look, it's like not even 100. It's like 77 fame. That's horrible for a new player to start out in. So don't grind here in these blue zones anymore. With the nerf, they've beefed it up. The yellow zone is beefed up now, or should I say, severely nerfed to the benefit the new players. And you're fixing to find out, because I'm fixing to go do a tier 5 dungeon. Oh, I tell Mr. Beast that I need a mount for him to come to me so I can have something to ride. And somebody goes, what is this chat? I thought it was funny. Little vulgar, not vulgar, but a little perverted, I guess. I generally meant mount, like he's Mr. Beast, so you know, ride him across the map. But then I thought, hell, they could take that in a sexual manner. So I was like, damn it, too late. I thought put it in global chat. And then these guys, I don't know if they're trying to recruit me or what, but I'm like, they're like, hola. And I don't say nothing at first. And then I just like, hi ho. And he's like, okay. He followed me around. Okay. I was like, man, I could be an a-hole in this character if I wanted to. And it's supposed to be too freaking hot. And I got to looking at it, and I'm like, hell, that could be the other word, too. Are you here to serve me? I told him. Are you here to serve me? I was thinking like a queen, because it's a female character. And then I thought, damn, that could be taken perverted, too. You can't say anything funny. This guy sitting there on the mammoth. So I tell him, damn, that thing has big testicles. And I spelled testicles wrong. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes I could be naughty. I can't be like this on my other character because, you know, it's prim and proper. This one is my gonna be my little a-hole PvP. I guess, I don't know. I ain't got time to really do nothing with this character. I just wanted to see what this new, what the new player experience feels like. But I tell you what, one guy's griping about you used to could play in the yellow zones. You know, now that the game's filled with adults, and he said some naughty things about the mentally challenged. But he's talking about this used to be an adult game, and I was like, hey, adults play in the outskirts, the black zones. So what's your point? I mean, come on. You're complaining about playing in the safe zones and being an adult? Grow up and go to the outskirts. Fight like a man. Yeah, I'm one to talk, right? But I totally get this. I totally get it. I'm not against what they've done. Maybe this is what I needed to get the hell out of the safe zones. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm not even going to put on a mount. I'm just going to run out there in tier 2. You know, it's got an IP cap now. I'm at 1,400. And I think the IP cap is like, I can't remember. I think it's 2,200. But there's a soft cap in this area now. So your gear doesn't go past 5.1. And I don't know. I didn't realize that dude. I thought this dude was overcrowded. And somehow I stole his steel. I thought I was just assisting him. But I got credit for it. So I guess I outdamaged it. And I'm just wearing, look at this, tier 2. See, tier 2 everything. Tier 2 weapon, tier 2 gear. It's all at exceptional, of course, but I did that on the starter island. I was like, I'm going to roll this crap all the way to excellent quality. That's the highest you can get on the starter island now. And you're capped. You're capped on the starter island. You can't sit there and just grind up and be super powerful and run around and grief new players and you know, just have fun being like stupid powerful. They capped everything, so they don't want you on the starter island any longer than you got to be on there. Look at that, reputation went up, and look at the kills I'm getting here. Watch this, the famed. Look at that. That was 561. That was a weak one, but they normally average over 1,000. So I picked this solo dungeon. I just picked the first one I come across. And what's this? Watch this thing. What in the hell? 200. That is not what I remember getting. I'm like excited, like, wow, I'm a newbie and I can kill these tier 5. The fame gets better. I was trying to say it in say mode so you could see it on the screen. Because I originally wasn't going to have my face and my voice in this, but then after watching, I was like, you know what? This would make a good little video to show people. Now let's see the fame on this. 285. What the hell? Was I hallucinating this fame? 537. It's still good fame. All you noobs need to go to the yellow zone, I'm typing. I'm so typed. I'm wearing tier 2, I'm telling them. Like, don't be afraid to go straight to the yellow zone. It's better. You get more, especially when you kill these glowies and stuff. You get up into the thousands. Somebody goes, who cares? Why are you telling new players this? I'm like, to help the game grow, of course. Let's see what kind of fame we get here. 285. 285. Or 265. I didn't see it. I need to switch to comms. I don't know why I don't. Well, others need to know, I type. Screw that low tier crap, I said. 285. What in the hell? I don't remember the fame being this low. I thought it was like 900 in here. I must have hallucinated all that crap. Wee, 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 429. It's still better than that low level area. But look how easy this is. I'm killing this tier 5 stuff. Look at these 2 bears I take on. I'm wearing tier 2 in a tier 5 solo dungeon. That's just crazy. 537. But look at my reputation. It's going up fast. +3. The silver's better here. Yellow zones are badass now for newbie players. This is awesome. And everybody's like kind of griefing me over that. A lot of people don't like these changes, but I don't know. If you're a new player, they're awesome. But what they really... Damn it, I missed it. Again. There'll be more. But the only thing they need to fix, if they really want people out there PvPing, is they need to reduce the cost of the tier 8.4 gear. 537. It's just stupid expensive. With the present cost of tier 8.2, 3, and 4 gear, I'm not going. I mean, what's the point of going in tiers? I think I went tier 6.1 or tier 6.2. You see now, a newbie player can go straight to the yellow zone in Fame Farm. Yeah. But I'm doing it in tier 2, and it's almost stupid easy until I get to the frickin' boss. And the boss, tier 2 is just a little too, I mean, it's like a 10% difference. Yep, still wearing the tier 2. Y'all come and play in the yellow zones and do solo dungeons. All you new players. But yeah, I was shocked. Oh, and if you grab these buffs, oh, it gets even more easy. Look at that. Look how fast I killed that. Look at it. Watch how fast I take this mob out. And I'm just wearing tier 2 beginner stuff. 537. Couldn't see that one. 401. This guy's badass. Got my daily bonus clear. And I don't have premium on this character. I make her laugh because, like, oh my goodness, I just beat all that. Oh, shoot. And I went backwards like a dumbass. I'm like, everything's dead. I'm like, I couldn't remember if I just killed the boss or not. I have these major brain farts here lately. And I'm like, I've gone too far. So I'd like skip up a little bit. 285. Damn, I could have swore the fame was higher than this. And I'm just showing you, this is a brand new character. I ain't got shit unlocked in the Destiny board. It is all new. I just built this character. And actually, I built it like 4 days ago. Got to the end because I was planning on doing this, and then I got caught up with other stuff. And then I remembered earlier today, I was like, hey, you need to finish that new player experience video. 537. And anyway, that's why I wanted y'all to see it coming off the island and all that. So you'd know it was a brand new character. $429 fame. Now, if you had premium, you'd be getting double the fame here, y'all. Just realize that. All this fame would be double. I'm getting this much fame here with no premium because it expired. It was only good for 3 days, and I built this character like 4 days ago, and I forgot all about the fame or the premium, the 3 days free premium expiring, so I have no premium. And look, this is anything. This just goes to show you, you can still play this game with no premium and just build it up for PvP only. You ain't gonna be able to farm and get an island and all that crap. But if you're just sitting here to PvP, you really don't need that stuff. I mean, honestly, you don't need it. You can just come in here and build you up a PvP character. Just focus on, leveling your stuff. Yeah, it's gonna take you twice as long, but hey, as long as you're fame farming in high level areas like this, it's totally doable. See how much fame this one gives. If I survive, I can't remember if yeah, this guy I killed barely in tier 2. See, he's a tier 5 Earthkeeper Sage, and I'm attacking him in tier 2 gear. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, he did take me out once. Oh, I get him though. I think I get him after this. See him laughing. No big deal. Cheap gear. Don't even have to worry about a repair bill. You can come in here in cheap gear and just grind the shit out of these things until, you're ready to move on to the red zone or the black zone. I ain't gonna, after I ended this video, I went and did some of the, Yellow Zone, PvP, content. And, they killed me over and over and over, and I just kept getting up, and I just kept attacking the mobs, and finally they quit killing me. Yeah, I was down to like 40% armor, but who cares? It was tier 2. No, it was tier 3 at that point. Because I'm doing this, yeah, see, no premium, LOL. I start off doing this in tier 2 gear. And then I switched to tier 3 at the end of this boss battle, because he was hard. I was so close. 537 with no premium. See, that would have been over 1,000 with premium. And look how fast I'm leveling up with no premium in a tier 5 area. A newbie player right off the starter island, straight to the yellow zone. Damn, see, that gave me 1,428 fame. That was crazy. I'm in a different level though. These guys give more. Oh shit, they're mean though. You gotta get the hell out of the way. Look at that, 2,688 for killing him. Now the fame is good. See what I'm saying? I'm in level 2 of this dungeon, I believe. Yeah, hidden caverns level 2, and level 2, the fame is awesome. So you can just bypass level 1 and go straight to level 2. Look at that, 2,688 fame. Is that not awesome? Yeah, I really start cooking here. I knew the fame was higher. I never paid attention. I guess I didn't notice it on level 1. Look at 2016. And I missed the second one, but it looked like it was over 2,000. So I'm in the boss area now. And in tier 2 gear, he is a badass. But I don't know. It's still surprising how... What am I saying? Go to tier 5 areas. Yeah, a guy's complaining. What am I supposed to do now? I can't do shit. But no, he says he's been picking cotton for 6 months now. I think he's lying, but it's still funny. I tell him to go to tier 5 yellow zones. So here's the tier 5 boss. I'm like, sweet! See, just showing you still got my tier 2 gear on. This guy was mean. He wouldn't get off of me. I couldn't get him off of me. Even when I knocked him backwards, I couldn't get him off of me. And it didn't matter how far away I got from him, I was still taking his damage, which is horseshit. So he just constantly beats you down in damage, and there's nothing I could do to make it stop. I just couldn't get away from him. And I couldn't damage him enough. He's got 7,466 health. And I've got 1,663. And I'm wearing this tier 2 newbie. But, I mean, I get him more than halfway down. At one point, I get him down to like 10%. But the tier 2's just not enough IP to take him out. And this right here he just gets me with it. See? But I'm like, I forgot to look at his health, but I don't think I was so close. But it's impressive nonetheless. Got my little veggie soup, which is absolutely worthless. Now, you gotta remember, I got that coming off the starter island. Or I made it on the starter island. I can't remember. I think it was a reward, now that I think about it. I didn't make it. Somehow it ended up in my inventory. But I think it was a starter island thing. But, pretty cool nonetheless. And I'm sitting here looking like, do I got anything that I can do different to kill this guy? You don't get very many options. See, I knocked him back. That does like like 100 and something damage, but he's got thousands, so it's just not enough. It's just not enough to. A tier 2 weapon is. I recommend coming in here with tier 3. Come straight off the starter island. Try to get you a set of tier 3 armor. I mean, you can craft it at the little starter crossroads or fort crossing, whatever it's called, something crossing. Craft you some tier 3 armor and then go straight to the yellow zones. Just bypass all that newbie crap. Because you can come here and just, man, find a level 2 dungeon. And because apparently they get stronger the deeper you go. I did one that had 3 or 4 levels. I think 3 levels as far as they go. This one only had 2 levels. Thank God. I don't think I could have done a... Well, I probably could have done the normal mods. Look how close I get this guy. Look how close his health is. Look at that. I had him down to 10%. And I just couldn't get him off of me. In this tier 2. Just couldn't get him off of me. So I tried like 1 or 2 more times. I'm thinking maybe I'm doing something wrong. But I eventually came to the conclusion like I'm just not getting enough power and damage, DPS, from this tier 2 gear. But outside of this boss, I was able to kill everything else in the yellow zone wearing tier 2. Isn't that crazy? I don't even get him nowhere near close to death on this one. Yeah. I think that was... Well, you got to get your timing right. You gotta time everything just right to get maximum damage out of your gear and your weapons and your attacks, your DOTs and AOEs. I hate to be defeated. I do. I hate giving up on anything. I'm like, by golly, I'm gonna kill him, but then I realize it's just in what I'm wearing in this tier 2. I'm not saying it's not possible, because man, I had him down to 10%. If I could have evaded him just a couple more hits, I think I could have had him on that one run. But he gets more aggressive the closer he gets to death. And that's what ruins it for you. And I got no heals. I got no leeching heals. I got run. But look at it. It's like it's nerfed. I don't think it was. I was getting my 25, but... I ran over behind that chest and he auto-healed. And I was like, what the hell? He healed. I may have had a chance of killing him that run, too. I don't know. But eventually I'm like, man, I can't get away from him. So just stand here and take his hits and dodge the big ones. And just keep dropping a fire spell on him. Just stay out of the red. So I tried doing that. Well, apparently that didn't work either. So I tried to knock him back with extra damage. Like, any kind of damage I could put on him, I was trying to think of ways to do it. But, without being able to heal in combat, because I've got that R, but that R don't work in combat. And another disadvantage, this tier 2 mercenary jacket, or the soldier boots. Tier 2 doesn't have the ability rage or whatever, where you can steal life off of your attacks. Well, I tell you what. That makes a big damn difference. Tier 3 versus Tier 2, big difference. Because you can't unlock some of your third spell slots on Tier 2. You're stuck at 1 or 2, I believe, on your slots out. Let's see how close I got him on this one. Eventually, I just started getting tired. Trying to keep him from healing. And see, he just goes into rage mode. The closer you get him death, he just goes berserk on it over and over and over. You can't even get near him. So I saw, well, hell, I tried. When I saw that, I was like, there's no way. Not with that constant rage mode he's got. So, you know, I give it one more shot. Told you I don't like to give up. I don't. I've never been a quitter in my whole life. I may retreat for a little while, but I've never been a 100% quitter. Unless I just either don't care about it or I know 100% it's futile. And after this battle, I was like, yeah, it's futile. He ain't nowhere near dead. And I just get tired. I'm like, okay, I need a break. I need to get out of here. I really wanted to know what was in that chest. Don't worry. It comes right after me. But still, it was fun. And it's all about fun. This game is all about fun. Find things that are fun. Even if you don't win, like in that battle, it was still fun. Oh, do I go into a mist? I decided to go into a mist. Oh, I wanted to check what the fame was. Check out the fame. And it was surprisingly good. Damn timers. What's this fame? 639. A little bit better than that tier 5 dungeon on level 1. But I wanted level 2 solo dungeon back for the fame. 6,570 for that. Did you see that? 6,570 fame. That was awesome. So, in that respect, going straight to the yellow zone. Look at that, 6,570. Yeah. I mean, solo dungeons are fun, but if you really want a fame farm, newbie level, my armor's almost broken tier 2, yeah, but man, the fame in the mist is insanely high. I love it. And I'm doing this in tier 2. But go do skellies. Those cryomancers or whatever. But yeah, my armor's almost broken, that's why I leave. But yeah, fame farm in the mist is really where you want to go, actually. But I'm upset because I didn't get to kill that boss. So instead of going back to the mist, I go do another dungeon just to show you the difference between tier 2 and tier 3. And tier 3 is still beginner newbie armor. But you could totally go farm the mist in tier 2. I just did it. You saw it. And I was had more than half my health left. And this gear is so crappy, it's not worth repairing. So I just sold what I could sell. And 2,200. And say I only made 900. I should have just destroyed it because I actually lost 1,100 silver repairing it and then selling it. But I got 14,056 from all that low tier crap I gathered up on that starter island. And I forget what I'm doing here. I'm after tier 3. I want that mage cowl, mercenary jacket. The headpiece is cloth, the chest piece is leather, and the boots are plate. And it's kind of nice because you get the best of all 3 worlds. Soldier boots. I love soldier boots. I think everybody does. Soldier boots have a nice skill set on them. And I just barely had enough money to get this stuff. Look at that. I had 100 silver left over. So I think I just bought a tier 3 set, all exceptional. Like I had to have exceptional. Hey, it makes a difference on your IP power. It really does. And so about 14,000, whatever. Just say roughly 15,000. You should be able to get an exceptional tier 3 set. And that is all you need to go farm the tier 5 yellow zones. And I'm fixing to show you. You can do solo dungeons, you can do the myths. You can I didn't record it, but after I shut this video down, I went and did the faction. I'm not faction flag because I don't have enough points yet, but I went up there and did the little, tower things where everybody fights over the chest. And they killed me. They got my armor down to 40%. But when they realized I wasn't going to quit, I guess they all felt bad for me and stopped beating me up. 2 of them actually started protecting me. But they were slaughtering me again. But I just wanted to get it done, It took me about 20 minutes getting kicked all over the place in my tier 3 gear because they were all wearing tier 5, tier 6. See, I don't have enough. I only had 36,000. You need 156,000 or something like that. So always remember to reset your skills and stuff on your... See, that bloodlust. I didn't have that before. That right there makes a big difference. You don't get it on a tier 2, but you get it on tier 3. And it's got life steal. You get life back. And if I would have had that... I would have owned that tier 5 boss, and I do own it, because we're going back. I'm going to show you. All you need is tier 3 gear, and you can do whatever you need to do in the tier 5 yellow zone areas. And don't even worry about people killing you. The repair bill is so insignificant, it don't even matter. You can just get right back up and carry on. I try to evade them, to practice your running away skills, but if they do kill you, no big deal. That guy's farming, and I thought he needed help, and I was like, he don't need no help. He's doing what I'm doing. Got my little donkey. Don't even need nothing more than a donkey. I'm doing it all starter crap. Yeah, see how fast? This is the place to go. Don't even waste your time in the blue zone. I mean, you can go do your little missions for your journal. Yeah, do that, but as far as farming and shit over there, hell, if you got the balls, go to a red zone. I'm not for sure if tier 3 is strong enough. But the Mist is the place to be. Holy shit. That 6,000 plus fame per kill. Yeah, I'm saying now we got tier 3. Sweet, let's go try it out. Oh yeah. It's yeah, remember I'm fresh off the starter island. And look, my tree is still at newbie level. I ain't got more than 1 point in everything. Everything's like, most everything's 0. It's just the gear I've been wearing, all the starter crap. I haven't done shit. This is a brand new character. And I want to point that out. This is a brand new character. I'm not acting like I'm a new character and then going and doing amazing things and letting y'all think, oh my god, he just did all that. And then come find out his destiny board or whatever's way the hell up there and they're doing it impossible. These are tier 5 solo dungeons too. I am so amazed at how you can come in here and do most of this in tier 2 gear. And these aren't even mastery level weapons. These are the base starter weapons. and gear items. And what's weird is they end up remaining strong all the way through the game. You can, like, stick with the starter. I mean, get the higher tier versions, of course. But the fire staff and technically, I should have got an offhand. I think I got a book in there, but there's better offhand. There's better offhand, like moose ox or whatever, or crypt candles, or. But I'm just letting you know, with the basic beginner starter crap, this area is totally doable. You don't need all that fancy, more expensive gear. You can do it with the basic crap, like I'm wearing right now, and just come in here and have fun. You don't need a big investment. I've managed to get this tier 3 gear with the money I made off the starter island and selling, you know, the crap I had on hand and off of those few mobs that I was killing. 14,000 silver. It's all I've made since I started the character. And so far, it was just the right amount of silver to get things done. And that's what you want. Now that thing right there is a healer. And it also casts magic. And I just run over here and aggro with that guy. And he shoots his shit all the way across the screen. Did you see that? Man. And I'm not going to say, oh, the fire staff or whatever this thing is overpowered. No, it's not overpowered. It's just right. It's just right. I like it. I love this game. I love these changes. I mean, yeah, you're being forced out of the yellow zones. That's why my last video was Yellow Zone Exodus. Either heading to the outskirts or outlands, or exit into the outlands or outskirts, or exit the game. But I think it's a good change. I really do. You can still do all the same crap you can do in there. And you don't need high-level gear to do the yellow zone. And look at this. I'm wearing tier 3 crap, and I'm farming the shit out of this. So everybody who's saying they can't farm fast, they're full of shit. I'm doing it right now. In newbie gear. It's wonderful. I've been wearing 5.4 gear pretty much the whole time I've been playing this game. Because I'm a Yellow Zone Warrior. I was, you know. I go to the full loot places, but not very often. But I'm fixing to get more heavily invested. And, damn! Did you see that? That dude didn't want to stop. Wow, you gotta time your stuff right. You gotta drop that stuff right where you think they're gonna go. And that was close. Alright, now we're going into level 2. Now, the fame should be good in here. Just remember, level 2 of the solo dungeons, or 3, is where you want to be for the higher fame. Still ain't as good as the Mist, but if you're tired of grinding in the same area, these solo dungeons are fun. I love the solo dungeons. The loot sucks in these things. It's shitty loot. But the fame is pretty decent. And the deeper you go, the better fame gets. And it gives you a different set of scenery. Sometimes I get like a rare or legendary in here and might make 100K. Yeah, that's not a lot, but shit is better than nothing. But you gotta remember, the rewards in this are dependent on the black market. If people aren't selling stuff to the black market, then the game has no rewards to pull from to put in those loot boxes, those treasure chests, because that's where it gets it from. If there's nothing in there to pull from, you get runes. You get runes and a little coin bag. You get the basics. So it's not the game, it's people not feeding the black market. More people need to start feeding that black market. It is rewarding. I made a couple $1 million off of it just playing around with it one day. I was flipping stuff, but you know, it was still fun. It took me forever. It's not a quick thing, and it takes a while to find something in there that's expensive that it wants, and that you can find on the market. Now this guy's got, he's like a little mini boss in his own right. But he doesn't have a spiky ring, he's just got a ring. But he fell over dead. And I forgot to look at the fame. See, this one's given 1,000, 1,020, 1,428, 1,000. So see, the fame here is way... You will not get this kind of fame over in the blue zones. Especially that newbie area, that tier 3 newbie area where everybody wastes their time going. Hey, if y'all get a chance though, check out my last video. It's a lecture. I try to make it not so boring, but it will tell you everything you need to know about solo playing in the safe zones of this game. And I tell you everything. Farming, all the cities and their bonuses. I tell you the mechanics. I tell you the intent of why this game is the way it is. It's really good. It's an hour and 40-something minutes long. But I put chapters in there so you can pick a chapter and just go right to it. But y'all, I spent time on that, and I did it as professional as I could. As far as the sermon goes, I used to give sermons and stuff back in the day and lectures, and I was a professional college student, and I was one of those that always helped the teachers out and volunteer work, and I was a straight A student in several different degrees. I even did all the academia side for registered nursing. When it came time for the clinicals, the hands-on, and I was like, nope, I don't like touching people. But I got all the academic book work done for a 4-year nursing. But my specialty is computer science and stuff like that. And I took 2 years of electronics. I took 2 years of welding. I took 2 years of small engines. I took 2 years of Cisco network and developing. I took 2 years of information systems and technology. Look at that. We killed that boss, and I'm sitting here talking my mouth off. I forgot to look and see. But yeah, hopefully y'all saw what the loot was. I'm going to pause for a minute. Actually, I'm just going to go back. Point. Shit, I missed it again. Damn it. One more time. Alright, let me shut up for a minute so I can see it. I don't know why I can rewatch it, but it's a good fight. It's a tier 5. Tier 3 against the tier 5. Love it. And I love this 2 times speed. I wish you could play the game this fast. It'd be awesome. This is about the speed I want the gameplay to be. Perfect. Normal speed sucks. Alright, come on. Come on, you can do it. Knock him out. 9,996 fame. Booyah! That is awesome! That's good. It's really good. Now let's see what the reward was. Yeah, if you get tier 3 armor, you can totally farm these areas. Totally. Now I'm expecting to see the yellow zones full of new players. Now the reward. 5,936. Hey, I got a tier 4 mercenary chest. That's sweet. Because I'm wearing tier 3. That's an upgrade. So you can farm these, and if you do enough of them, you should be able to get a full tier 4 set of gear. But yeah, that's awesome. So anyway. Pretty sweet. Thanks for watching this video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. And y'all have fun. Ta-ta! Oh yeah, you kids be good. If you can't be good at it. PvP, that is. Have fun. Go play the yellow zones now.